because he's already made his money, he's doing his thing, and ask Bulelani. Very nice guy, but he's done it already. I'm excited about the people who haven't done it yet. Those people who are sitting right here now have great ideas. And you know what you think? I don't have the money to do this. You think, I don't know if people will like it enough, I don't know if we'll get support in the market. You think, oh, it's going to cost too much to do. You imagine all the pitfalls, because you need to make sure that you don't make a mistake, right? But don't let those pitfalls, don't let those practical, logical, realistic things hold you back from the dream. Because if the dream is strong enough, it will break through all of that noise. It will make everything work. Everything will make sense. When I left 5FM 2.5 years ago, our show was at the top. We had 3 million listeners. We had millions and millions of rands coming into the station for advertising. It was really going very, very well. People were listening to us everywhere. And it was right at the top that I decided to take the jump and do something different. And we launched cliffcentral.com, which Bulelani has a show on, along with Tibogo Mafodi. And among all these shows, we've got 43, 44 shows at the moment that are all hosted by people who either never had a radio show before, never had a TV show before, never had any kind of job in the entertainment or the media world. And we've created opportunities for those people. We've given jobs to some 20 people as well. Just recently I joined forces with Tibo Touch to launch Touch Central, which is going to be the biggest online station in the world. And I'm actually really happy I'm here today because we're going to Parliament next Wednesday to present to them, because we want to get the cost of data down. Now this is something everybody thinks about.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, afterwards I'm just going to come through to a couple of people and ask you a few questions about data, about how much you use, about how much you need. Because I do believe that this is the key to us all having our businesses become successful. I think if we don't have cheaper, free, or at least as inexpensive as possible internet, it's just never going to be possible for us to grow our brands, to grow our businesses, to start product lines, to be able to sell to a big market. All of these things are hugely important, and they can only happen if we have data. So I know people who won't eat some nights because they need the data. I know people who won't be able to pay for transport because they need the data. And if you started a business now, I think it's probably true to say that whatever your business is, data helps you. It helps you to research your product. It helps you to research the market. It helps you to connect to your own network, to make a network of your own that you can then sell through, that you can learn through, that you can draw a bunch of people in, that you can create hype and excitement around your product. So I do think that this device is the key to everything. It already is in so many ways in other countries, and the only reason that it isn't making as much headway as fast here is because the cost is so high. So if you agree with me, I don't mind if you have suggestions to the contrary, but I want to come around and ask you questions and then take all of that to Parliament. So you might find yourself featured in a parliamentary presentation next week. But really, it's more about your questions than it is about me making a presentation. And I wondered if there were any questions about what we're doing in the digital space, what shows like Bulelani's are achieving every week, bringing everybody here in. And by the way, it's not as expensive to listen to us as it is to watch YouTube videos and all that kind of thing. Only if you listen for an hour, it'll cost you 18 megs. It sounds like a lot. But if you listen for an hour a week, and it'll get plenty, you can get Tibo Touch, you can get Bulelani, you can get Tibogo, you can get me, you can get people like Tumi Murage, you can get people like Hlupin Boya, they do a great show called Future CEOs. There's lots of good stuff that you can hear. And I believe downloading those podcasts, if you find yourself in a Wi-Fi zone or whatever, you can download about 10 of them, and it'll last you 3 weeks, because you can listen to an hour at a time. Great business ideas, great advice. You can get to connect with the mentors. All the big CEOs in South Africa go on these shows, and they're there for an hour for you. So if you want to hear this stuff, it can live on your phone. It doesn't have to cost you that much money. You You can download the podcast and it will change your life. And by the way, if you haven't got the app, the Touch Central and the Cliff Central app on your phone, I'm not even going to talk to you. So make sure you download them today, please. All right, thank you very much. What questions can I answer if there are any?